earth. And I can. And we're on. I love this mic like so much. All right, let me send it.
How you delete the card, baby? Say the card for trying to find and shit.
All right. And hello, and thank you for joining. I'm just gonna wait a little while to let a few other people join in, and then I'm gonna dive in. Hello, thank you for joining. Hello.
Card for.
It's okay, just could you at least scoot it up so I can have a light? Because it's kind of dark.
But I'm probably about to die. Yeah, that like about to die.
All right, thank you guys for joining me. Tonight is Wednesday night, and every Wednesday night I want you guys to look forward to it. Could you tell them to turn it down just a little bit? All right, so I want you guys to look forward to Wednesday nights. I want you guys to look forward to spending a little time to gain information, gain insight, and gain resources on wellness, healing, and the number one thing that we talk about every single time is wellness. Happiness, right? So we talk about vision boards, we talk about the hustle lifestyle, we talk about working hard, working hard, working hard. But I'm speaking to those people who are maybe feeling stuck, or those people who are feeling sad or lonely, or they're just looking for something and they don't quite know what it is, okay? I'm just sharing with you not just my own personal life experiences that helped me become who I am today, but I also have a background in mental health. My bachelor's is industrial psych, and my master's, I studied clinical psych. So I've been in the mental health field for about a little more than 20 years, and for 10 years management, but my first love was hair. So as you can see, I've been interacting with so many different types of people, have sat in my chair doing their hair. I met so many people in the counseling field, and I also was an instructor at vocational school. So I also was a student and a teacher. When I do my lives though, I'm working on being more appealing, because the information that I have for you guys, it not just helped myself, but it also helped my students, it helped my clients, it helped my loved ones. So I'm just trying to share it with you guys to let you know whatever you're going through in life, you have the power to heal yourself. If you're going through medical issues, things like high blood pressure, diabetes, other sicknesses and illnesses. Sometimes I was at the point where I almost died. I had to have 2 blood transfusions a week just so I could continue to hustle and make money for my family. So I was just living, just to pay for things that I have no idea where they are to this day, right? But guess what is here? Me. So what do I need to do? I need to invest in me, because no matter what's not around, the materialistic things that I killed myself to get, my children, when they get a certain age, they're not going to be dealing with you to some magnitude. So a lot of those decisions that you made, it's not bad that you made those decisions, that you had to do what you had to do. But today is a new day. So I'm welcoming you to self-improvement. I'm welcoming you to self-love. And I thank you guys all for joining me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm rebranding my page. I'm rebranding my business flow. So if I don't get back to you guys, I will get back to you. I promise soon, okay? So I'll be there. Those questions will get answered to the best of my ability. And if I can't answer your questions, I promise I will refer you to somebody else. So that's just a little bit about me. Tonight, I want to share with you a little about the experience, what you would get on a Wednesday night experience. So on Wednesday nights, I not only go live, but I provide holistic services to my clients. I deal with clients who need anger management services. I deal with clients who need domestic violence services and parenting classes when they get in trouble, when they go to court, and things like that. With that being said, a lot of times I realize, hey, this person does not have anger problems. They don't need domestic violence. For domestic violence, they don't need counseling. They're great in their relationship. The thing is, they live a hectic, unhealthy lifestyle. And it's not saying that you're being mean. Sorry about that. It's to say that, what'd you say? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought when that call came in. Sorry about that. What was I talking about? Well, sorry guys, I lost my train of thought when that phone came in. I'm learning about technology. So bear with me. I got all my stuff rolling and going in different spots. So again, bear with me with my learning all these things. But on my Wednesday night experience, I do holistic services. And those who come in for anger management, domestic violence, and they come in and they don't need anger management services. They just have a horrible lifestyle. They eat horribly, so that's why they feel bad. Or they're not able to work out because they work at home and they're just sitting down all day. So of course, if you can't move around, you got a big belly, he got a big belly, who having sex? Of course you're going to be mad. So what can you do together to start eating healthy, right? To start looking better, so you can enjoy sex. And guess what? You won't need to come to my domestic violence and anger management class. Right? So I can show you the herbs to use. Yes, I said herbs. Am I talking about marijuana? Yes, but I'm also talking about the thousands of other herbs you can use to heal yourself. To heal you not just physically, right? But mentally. As we were speaking to relationships and people coming for domestic violence and anger management, sometimes, those issues do affect the down there, because who want to think about having sex when they got all these bills and things like that? So a part of healing is coming here. We talk about whatever you're going through. Remember, my background is mental health and counseling. So we don't just speak to the physical. We talk about mental and spiritual, because it's all a team and we work together. Coming soon, I will have it where you guys could join my live. We'll have it already scheduled, and you can tune in, and whatever question you have or whatever you're going through, you can tune in and we can kind of work it out and have a mini session during our live, if you're open to other people being nosy and into your business. All right, so that'll be coming soon at a later date. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about self-sabotaging. Are you guys ready for that? Are you guys ready? I know sometime I wasn't ready, because who want to talk about me being wrong, I do everything right. All the decisions I made for this and for that. Long story short, I'm accountable for the choices I made, no matter the reason I made them. But we here today. So moving forward, what do you want to do? Do you want to improve your life, or do you want to be in the same spot? Improving, it could be small things. What are your goals? What are your aspirations? What does success look like to you? If you had your dream life and you could wake up and be doing what you love to do every single day, what would that be? Right? Now, what's stopping you from being there? What's holding you back from accomplishing these goals? Now, me being an indigenous woman, and I say indigenous only because me being of color, our name has changed so many times, from Negro to Black to African American to colored. I mean, since my grandma. So for me, I'm just an indigenous person, because when you know who you are, you're not going to settle for less, right? So I want you guys to know who you are and love who you are. And if you love who you are, you will continue to gain knowledge every single day to improve whatever area in your life that you would like to work on. Now, we talked about things that hold us back. Trauma can hold us back. And I want to talk about the trauma that's passed down from generation to generation. Sometimes they call it family curse or generational curse, or some in science they say it's passed down through your DNA, right? Which is true. Either way you put it is true. Then you have your trauma from personal experiences. Some traumas are bigger than others, like traumas we don't even think about, that people still are affected to this day, like Hurricane Katrina. That's trauma. A lot of those things happen, we didn't forget. 9/11, that's trauma. It affected so many people, right? Trauma in your areas you grew up in, seeing friends and family getting killed, walking home from school, trauma, right? Getting embarrassed in class for whatever reason, trauma. And sometimes we don't want to feel those traumas, so we build walls up. And sometimes those walls, because we don't want to feel those feelings anymore, it can cause us to self-sabotage, because we are good at manipulating ourselves, right? To do things that we want to do to make sense of it. Like, I know this is wrong and I know I shouldn't be doing it, but I want to validate it, right? So I'm going to make up things so I can still do what I want to do, to have an excuse. Long story short, it still is what it is. So again, going back to those traumas, whatever trauma you've been through that's passed down, guess what? You can heal yourself for free. Now, I'm going to be sharing how you can heal yourself for free on my lives. But if you need some help and you don't feel like making the teas, I got you. You could go on my website on tapintowellness.com. That's tapin2wellness.com. And you could see my products that I have. If you have questions, feel free to inbox me. I'm very personal, so I don't mind. I just want to share the information on what I did to have a happy life. And the money doesn't make you happy, because guess what, baby? All that could be gone in an instant. But guess what? I'm still here. So while I'm still here, I'm going to share with you what worked for me. And guess what? You can try it. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, hey, try something else. It doesn't hurt to try. Now, what I want you guys to do is, I want you to ask yourself, what are you trying to avoid? What are you trying to stuff down? Ask yourself those dark questions that sometimes you don't want to talk about, right? And once you talk about those things, I don't want you to do what I've learned. Because me working in mental health and training, we're taught to talk it out, talk it out, talk it out, talk it out, talk it out. But no matter how much you talk, if you don't have action steps behind it, you're still going to be stuck in the same spot, right? So what can we do to welcome change? You can't, that's what that have your cake and eat it too. So if you keep making those same choices, having that same thought, having those same actions, then you're going to have the same situation, the same consequence, right? But when you change, right, that means you can't have your cake and eat it too. When you change those thinking, those things you think about, that negativity or whatever, when you change that behavior, you stop doing what you're doing, when you stop saying what you're saying, then that consequence changes automatically. But sometimes we don't want to deal with that change. And that change may look like, hey, I might have to quit this job. Should I sacrifice following my dreams? Or should I quit this job and be eating cup of noodles or an apple a day or whatever sacrifice I gotta make to follow my dream? Or am I in this unhealthy relationship that is just not working and it's stressing me out, and when I'm around them I feel sad, I feel drained, it feels like I'm by myself even though I'm with them. Now I'm not just speaking about a partner, I'm speaking to other family, friends, loved ones, people you grew up with. Sometimes it's just time to move on. And I'm not saying that, guess what, you can't ever talk to them again. No, but just right now, it's not serving my purpose. And my purpose in life is to be happy. And to be happy, I need to be healthy. So I need to get up and move. Even though I have an at-home job, I'm going to get up every 2 hours. I'm going to stretch, do some stretches. I'm going to walk outside, get some air, take some breathing. Breathe in, and then I'm gonna go back to work. So now when my family come home, I'm not yelling at them and fussing and cranky and can't move, and my husband tired too, but I'm asking him for a massage. I'm irritated. But now, since I made that small change and got up and took that break and went outside and took those deep breaths, and I'm drinking my water. When my husband came home, like, dang, you losing a little weight. I'm like, you want a massage? No, you looking good. I'm going to give you a massage. Look at how that situation changed by taking what? Small steps. Now your kids come home, they happy to do their chores. Why? Because now they could be around you. When you wasn't taking those breaks and stretching so you could be loose and walking around and taking those deep breaths, you was a rude, mean motherfucker. So your kids don't want to be around you doing chores. They trying to get away from you. But now they doing their chores. Hey mom, we done with our chores. Can we help you cook and watch a movie? My homework is done. Do you see how the change works? Even though you may not feel like getting up, that small change helps. All right? So, again, domestic violence classes, anger management classes, I see them all day. I work with the courts. I have a website for that too, baby. It's tapintohealing.org. Okay, that one is .org. So tap in the number 2 healing.org. That's if you need anger management classes or domestic violence or parenting, people who have court. Now, because I'm rebranding my business and everything, I do have to check in with your lawyer, with your judge to make sure they accept you into my program, and then we go from there, okay? All right. So I'm telling you how to avoid coming to my anger management and domestic violence classes, because guess what? Even if you're just caught arguing with your spouse, you could go to jail for that. Even if nobody's fighting, hitting, or whatever. So just be mindful of those things. All right. Sometimes we don't want to make these changes because we're maybe in a codependent, unhealthy relationship. And so we think we might let people down, or we're scared of being judged because of the positions we hold at work or at home or whatever. So again, those small little changes help. So again, take those breaths. When you go on your lunch break, don't get on social media. Instead, read something, write something, get a journal, check in on how you feel. We were talking about quitting that job and following your dreams. Every day, get you a journal. If you want to quit that job, do a check-in. Every morning, how you feel when you wake up. How do you feel going to that job? How does it make you feel? How does it make you feel when you pull up to the job? I remember I had a job so stressful, I used to sit in the parking lot for like a whole hour because I just couldn't get out. I'm like, ugh, I gotta deal with this. So So if you're constantly checking in, seeing if something makes you feel away, if it makes you feel that way in 30 days, that means you can't complain about it no more, baby. Move to the next one. Move to the next goal. Find something new to do, because complaining only making it worse. You're not quitting the job, so do what you got to do. Manipulate your environment. Make your office look good. I don't know if you don't have your own office. Get you some nice bracelets or rings to make you remind yourself of why you're still at work. If you don't want to do those things and try, then maybe you just want to complain and you just want to be stuck, and it's just not your time. You just at a low vibration right now. Okay? All right. I thank everyone so much for joining. As you guys know, I do the first 3 Wednesdays of the month. The last Wednesday is for myself. Thank you. I share my Tap Into Wellness. I share Tap Into Healing. And I have one more to go. But I'll share that one with you later. I'm restocking inventory again. I just have more inventory and it's depleted again. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for your support and buying my products. Whoever bought and supported, I thank you and I appreciate you so much. I hope every time you smell that candle, take a sip of that tea. Use my serums, that you just be happy and you love yourself, and that rolls over into loving everything, and it's delicious. So when you cook dinner with love, pay your bills with love, do those honeydews with love. Y'all know what honeydews are? That means, hey honey, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me, honey? Those are honeydews. Some honeydews are annoying, you don't really want to do, but when you do them with love, it makes it better. All right? So do stuff with love. So my formula to happiness is H equals W plus H, but it starts with you. Accountability. Accountability. We want to be accountable, right? You have the control to be happy. We can be at the happiest place on earth and we still got people that's sad and rude and mean, right? So no matter where you are at this moment, I know it's something you could be thankful for. So be thankful that you have eyes to see this podcast, okay? Be thankful that you are breathing, that you have food today, that you are making better choices and new commitments. And I just want to thank you and I appreciate you. Sending love to everybody that joined today in happiness. And my journey, my goal that I'm working for this time is just rebranding myself every day. And it's like, isn't that exhausting? It's like, no, I just want to be better and better and better every single day in something. So I just want to ride my bike. I ride a bike every day. That's my transportation. And I just want to ride it better. So when I first started riding, I used to go like 2 miles an hour. It's an electric bike. But now I'm pedaling, right? And now I'm standing up and pedaling. When at first I was kind of shaky. So it's just being better and better at riding my bike, or better and better at sticking to my to-do list. Or I'm getting better and better with my lives, right? Because I was so nervous. But now with your feedback and your comments and your inboxes, and it's like people be pulling up on me like out of nowhere when I'm not looking this good. Like, thank you so much. But I want to say I love you. And you see me in raw form, and you see me doing the work, and you see that I prepare a lot just for this live every night. So again, I appreciate you joining my live. Thank you. I hope that I left a positive footprint on your life. I hope you can like, share this information. I hope you have it in your mind that I love myself so much that I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to heal my kids. I'm going to heal my mama and whoever. And it might take time for people to start understanding who this new you is. But I promise you, when you love yourself a little more and do what makes you happy, the results, how they say, the proof is independent. I have this cool thing. I'm gonna use it. All right, so thanks for tapping in. It's me, Wednesday night, and I'm looking forward to seeing y'all next month on Wednesday. Till next time. I wish I could like